full-time CSO. I'd gone from a part-time CSO to a full-time CSO. And they assigned me to the local schools, North Medford High School. And during the summer, of course, full-time CSOs get assigned to working with our patrol officers on the streets. And at the time, Lieutenant Doney, Tim Doney, had come to me and told me that he'd like me to come up with a full-fledged graffiti program during the summer to get rid of the growing graffiti problem that we had in town. So I spent that summer, the first few weeks, of going around and visiting with business owners, painting contractors, asking them for their mismatched paints and anything that they wanted to discard, going around to businesses and asking if they'd be willing to donate to a good cause, a good program. The program became fairly successful right out of the gate because people were noticing that a lot of things were getting covered up, graffiti was getting covered up. We got all this gear together, and I was going out with myself still and taking care of graffiti. Well, then all of a sudden, Joe Ferguson over at JDH had an idea, and along with Tim, maybe we could use the youth offenders over in JDH that are locked up to go out and perform some of their community service that they have to serve anyway. You know, they get in trouble and then they have community service, and so they thought maybe that would be an idea. So we all met, and it moved into a whole new phase where we started taking youth offenders out to perform the graffiti eradication. We started getting a buy-in from the community, and they would actually come out after we were finished and start thanking the youth offenders, which was so neat because a lot of them come from backgrounds where they might have never even got a pat on the back or a thank you for anything. And these students just didn't know what to do. They were just so appreciative. We even had residents that would come out and bring them ice cream or bring them a soda or water. If once I explained to them what we were doing, and I always did that. I would go up to the neighborhood, I'd talk to a couple of folks, and I'd say, look, we're gonna be in your neighborhood. These are youth offenders, that's why you see the vehicles and everything, but we're here to take care of graffiti. Once they felt comfortable, then they were in full support of it.